So fortunately for us, we've been lucky this winter with our chicken eggs. See, a lot of people during the wintertime, their chickens, they stop producing, and that's just what they're gonna do. There's less light. Chickens need about, I think, 16 hours of sunlight a day in order to lay an egg, and we're probably getting about 12 at most. So the ones that are doing it are usually the newer chickens that'll still be laying, but a lot of your older chickens you've possibly now had for their second winter or third winter, they might not be producing for you in the wintertime. And don't be alarmed, that's just something that happens. But what we're gonna do today is show you how you could have preserved your eggs before the wintertime and possibly saved yourself some hassle of having to go to the store to buy eggs, especially with how these egg prices are right now. So what we have here today to show you guys is a way that you can preserve the eggs. It's all in this just glass jar.
So we decided to try water glassing our eggs this past summer because we had an abundance of eggs coming in and we have heard this method and we had never tried it. So we wanted to see if it was actually a good way to preserve the eggs for future uses. And so what you need is you need water, a jar, and some pickling lime. You are supposed to do 1 ounce to 1 quart of water for your solution, and then you cover your clean, fresh eggs. It cannot be store-bought eggs because those are washed and the bloom is no longer intact, and it cannot be poopy eggs or any eggs that you have to wash at home either. It has to be clean, pristine eggs that are fresh.
So your chickens need to have clean butts.
Yeah, so you make sure your nesting boxes are cleaned before you do this. And then you put your eggs in and you pour your solution on top. When we did this, we did not have big gallon containers. So you can pretty much use any container that you can fit your solution in, the 1 quart to 1 ounce. You can use half gallon, 5 gallon buckets, depending on how many eggs you want to preserve. We only had quarts at the time, so what I did is I just fit as much as the solution we could into this. And so it's not exactly a whole quart of water, but the solution was mixed up together at that ratio and then put in. So I'm hoping it still works. So we're gonna see if we did it right or if we're gonna have to try again.
So will we be happy or will we be sick?
Well, if it smells funny or anything like that, I'm not eating it. I already have my mind made up. If you use just a quart, you're not gonna fit that many eggs in there. So if you use like a half gallon container or a gallon, you will fit a lot more eggs in there if you have that many to preserve. But it is a great way to preserve eggs that will last, I believe it's up to 18 months.
So this isn't something that, like I said, we've needed to do this winter, but I've had a few comments that have kind of talked about, oh, like, have you guys tried those? I'd really be interested in you trying them. And since we've had eggs, we haven't been interested in trying them, but since we've had the comments, I feel like we were gonna show this off today and hopefully it goes well. Let's try our water glassed eggs.
First we gotta test them.
Oh, we gotta test them.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where
They actually smell pretty good.
About to see the world in action. What we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away. This is what we waited for.
All the way to the bottom. That one should be good.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubt.
All right, all the eggs sunk to the bottom, so that means they should be good to eat. And now Chelsea just got a little more nervous, but I'm thinking that means they're gonna be good. They look normal, I don't see anything weird about them. We're gonna start cooking. I feel like we're gonna end up cooking a couple fried ones, a couple scrambled ones, just so that you guys can see all the differences. And then we'll do a taste test, and we'll let you guys know, is this a way that you should be storing your eggs?
I want to say they said it's not good for fried eggs, but we'll try it. We'll see what happens.
Well, I don't want to eat it if they say.
Well, I mean, I think they say that like the texture is different.
But we're gonna try these eggs and see if they're good.
Oh, I got a shell.
Not looking back, eyes on the freeway,
It is time now to try these eggs. I have the fried eggs, which don't look any different than if we were gonna just get a fresh egg from our coop right now. Smells good too.
I have the scrambled eggs. They look good. The consistency is normal. No smell. We're really using our noses here. Because if you've ever smelled a bad egg, the whole house smells. I don't think has ever smelt it, but I have, and it's...
Color looks good. Texture and everything looks normal. So now it's time to try our 6-month-old eggs here.
You go first.
I want to try a bite.
Here we go. They taste good. They taste like a normal egg.
Alright, let's see how the scrambled eggs are. Good. Not bad.
Alright, now it's time for the true test. Will the kids eat it? Which one do you want? Dad's?
Do you want a bite?
As you can see, we are still enjoying these eggs. Melina's got the fried ones over there, and Chelsea and Delilah over there eating the scrambled eggs. Alright, so we are enjoying the breakfast still. They are enjoying the eggs back there, and they did turn out good. I would say that I cannot tell any difference. If you were to crack one of our farm fresh eggs from our chicken coop right now, put it on a plate, and you put another one on a plate right next to it, I don't think there's any difference in the taste. It worked out really good. You can hold these up to, like we said, 18 months. Then you have to make sure you're checking out and doing the float test and making sure that they are still looking good. And when you crack them, make sure that there's not a weird smell coming from these eggs at all. So anyone out there who's looking to preserve chicken eggs, especially right now during the winter time when your chickens may not be laying a lot because there's not a lot of light here during the winter, especially here in a place like Michigan, this is a great way that during those fall months before the winter is about to hit, to start preserving and start water glassing as many eggs as you can so that you don't have to be relying on the stores if your chicken flocks are not laying for you. You hope that there is ways to save and preserve things, even an egg that normally you would never eat, a 6-month-old egg. Today we were able to accomplish that. This was something that we did not know of, and obviously if anyone ever handed us a 6-month-old egg, we would have never eaten it before. But this turned out and it was good, just like normal. So you guys have a great day and a better tomorrow, and maybe start water glassing some of your eggs that you're getting this winter if that'll help you preserve longer. See you guys in the next one.